Hi, oh, hi, I'm Michelle Mann. Yes, Vanessa and Andrew introduced me to LifeWave. It was interesting. I have another business, but I was looking for something extra to do. And so when my girlfriend, a hairdresser, as it happens, introduced me to Vanessa and she talked to me about LifeWave, I was really interested in the technology and just the science behind it. But I was also looking for something else to do on top of the business I was already doing. So, yes, Vanessa came along and I'm so grateful that they gave me this opportunity because it's changed my life from a health perspective as well as friends and family, but it's also helped the health of my income. So yeah, I really, really appreciate that wasn't my core reason for doing it, the income. It was more about helping people, but yes, my income has it is definitely helped that.
Amazing.
I'm really grateful for Michelle introducing me to the patches in February this year. It was pretty amazing actually, because not only was it a natural health product, which she knew I was into natural remedies, it was also the fact that it was a lucrative business opportunity as well that I was interested in, because Michelle knew that I'd finished my job in September last year, and she knew that I was looking for something else and I didn't want anything full time. So it was a really perfect opportunity. So after Michelle had told me about it, I thought about it for about a week, and then I signed up as a diamond. And it's the best thing I've done. I'm really pleased that I've done that. And I guess I'm on a bit of a slow burn, but I know that I am going to get there.
It's a give up attitude.
So yeah, I'm not a sprinter, I'm a long distance runner, but I know I'm going to get there. So yeah, I'm just really grateful for the opportunity that was presented to me by Michelle, and I really enjoyed my time so far, meeting so many different people, just working at my own pace.
Love it. Well, Andrew and I love you become dear friends to us, and that's the joy also of this business is the incredible caliber of people that you meet. And so what we're going to do tonight for those guests that are on is we are going to present what we just call the X39 opportunity. You're going to see the opportunity presented on a PowerPoint. It's the same presentation that Andrew and I were presented from Andrew's best mate who of 30 years who rang after someone had introduced him to the patches. We were relocating back to Australia from 9 years overseas. We wanted to be close to family, but we were starting our life really from scratch after 9 years on the mission field, 25 years in full-time ministry. So we were really reestablishing ourselves on every level, like financially, relationally, all the rest of it. This has also changed our life. It is literally provided essentially in 9 months with no income claims, but a full-time income for our family to help as we really reestablished ourselves. So we are eternally grateful for that. And also the patches has given our family quality of life in our health. And that's why we started sharing it. But this very same presentation was presented to us. And so we want to just keep showing you it's available to each of you. You might go off this call. Yes, it's recorded, but you might want to take these same presentation slides and show them to anyone, and you will be thinking about all the people that you love once you get this presentation presented to you. So I'm going to share my screen. We just want to publicly acknowledge that this is actually for all the patching Michelle and Alison have been doing. This is their very first time doing a Zoom presentation. So we just want to cheer you on and say this is powerful. A lot of people are, a little bit like apprehensive about online, and yet in their own right, they are quality leaders. They've led incredibly large things. They do lead large things, large movements, speak in front of a lot of people, but to be online can be intimidating. So what we say is give your smile, give that face that says you're doing great. And we're just going to really cheer you on. So let me share my screen and You girls
I did
can
a lot
see
of
that on the presentation. There you go. Are you there?
Yes, yes. So hi everyone, thank you for joining us this evening. It's an absolute pleasure to be able to present the X39 presentation or opportunity to you this evening. As I've mentioned, I was very happy that Andrew and Vanessa asked me, have I been patched? So yes, I have for 9 months now, and it's been an absolutely life-changing experience. So a little bit about the sorry, Vanessa, next slide. Sorry. So a little bit about the inventor, David Schmidt. He's been developing patches for more than 20 years. He's a scientist and a revered inventor and has over 130 patents. 4 years ago, David developed the unique X39 patch, which elevates the copper peptides in our bodies through photolight therapy or biomodulation. It took 10 years of research and development and cost him $4.5 million to bring the amazing product to market. Riley?
So as Michelle mentioned, there are over 130 global patents attached to the LifeWave patches. And a patent means that the product has to do what it claims to do. So, such as elevating the GHK-Cu copper peptide and activating the body's stem cells, which it actually does. The activated stem cells provide improvement in energy and an elevation of antioxidants.
So why use the X39 stem cell activation patch? The fewer activated stem cells we have, the faster we age and the slower we heal. Hundreds of millions of people are experiencing symptoms of aging, such as internal inflammation, arthritis, heart conditions, and cognitive decline. At the age of 30, a relatively young age, only half of our stem cells are active. At the age of 60, also a relatively young age, you lose almost all your stem cell activity, around 90%.
So how does the X39 patch actually work? Well, it's a proprietary form of phototherapy, which is light therapy in simple terms, which means that our own body's infrared light and heat is activated, and it activates the dormant stem cells. In a similar way as the sun's rays, when they touch our skin, our body converts vitamin D or produces vitamin D from the sunlight, from the sun's rays. It produces vitamin D within our body. The patches are made of a safe nanocrystalline blend of oxygen and amino acids, which reflect a particular wavelength of light, and that stimulates specific points on the skin. This enables the patch to provide unique health benefits, and the patches are non-transdermal, meaning nothing enters the body or the bloodstream. So there's no drugs, no chemicals, there's no stimulants. It's just so completely natural. It's non-invasive, and it is the most natural way to activate the body's stem cells.
So some of the benefits of X39. It increases bodily strength, it reduces inflammation, it increases your stamina, it provides energy and vitality, mental clarity, so no more brain fog, it restores muscle and skeletal conditions, it improves sleep, and improves the appearance of your skin. So in a nutshell, X39 provides optimal health and well-being.
So this next slide shows the topography map of a 77-year-old woman's brain. And when she first came in prior to patching with the X39, her brain showed significant inflammation, and there was also a distinct lack of neurological coherence. but by session 2, after only 3 weeks of being on the patches, there was the inflammation had gone, actually completely gone, and her neurological appearance had improved. But by session 3, it was quite extraordinary. After 6 weeks of patching, there was a complete turnaround with a calmness of brain activity, and it was vastly improved. The neurological coherence had vastly improved. So it's very clear to see here with these diagrams.
So the long-term result of the X39. Day 1, 4,000 genes wake up in your body. They reset and reestablish themselves in a healthy and optimum way. Within 6 weeks, the brain becomes balanced, and the brain is obviously where we have a lot of inflammation stored. Within 3 months, your collagen is increased, not only in your skin, but all the way through your body and all your organs, as all your organs are made up of stem cells. And within 6 months, your heart reverses in age. We have data to prove it. People have had their heart tested, and they are finding that their heart age has reduced after patching for just 6 months. As the inventor David Schmidt says, it's not anti-aging, it's age reversing. It's reversing the age of all the organs in your body, for example, lungs, heart, brain, as they are all made up of stem cells, which are our master cells. X39 is an incredible technology taking this world by storm.
So, how to wear the X39 patches? Well, you wear a fresh cap each day, 12 hours on and 12 hours off.
Sorry, I banged it. Sorry, I banged Ellie and she thinks I was saying,
I thought I was saying
something wrong. So how to wear the patch?
Yeah,
12 hours on?
when you place it that large bone across the neck, sorry, top of your back, below your neck. And then you remove the patch each evening before you go to bed. So 12 hours on, 12 hours off. It's very important to drink lots of water, keep the cells and the body tissue well hydrated. Because that provides then optimal performance. You can wear more than one patch at a time. And so, for example, for me, about 2 months ago, I was power walking long distances every day for 7 days straight. And at the end of those 7 days, I had terrible knee pain and I was in a lot of agony. I put an X39 on each knee. And then the next day, all of that had completely gone. It was as though I hadn't had any injury whatsoever. It was quite extraordinary. I couldn't believe it, and very relieved as well. So the other thing you can also do is you can also wear any of the patches with the X39. So it's just an incredible technology that we're both for.
So sophisticated gets simple. So the best stories are the stories that people have had with wearing the X39. And it just touches your heart to hear people that have had real success with the X39 patching. So I'd like to hand it over to Michael Carlin. Michael, if you're there, please, just to tell us a little bit about your story and how your patching journey's been.
Yeah, hi guys. I'm Michael. So hello.
Hi, Michael.
Michelle and Alison, how are we going?
Thank you.
Good. So I was patched by my mate Lisa Jones, going back 5 weeks now, and I can tell you I had immediate results
Wow.
from day one. Yeah, like I didn't even really think about it too much, but after a few weeks, it was hindsight, just looking back, and was able to see how it has changed my life, like in a big way. So a bit of background. In 2013, I was diagnosed with what's called a colloid cyst. which is a benign tumor in your brain. It's like a little mass that sits in the two ventricles in your brain and stops the spinal fluid from traveling down your spine to the rest of your body. So it can be quite dangerous if left alone. So anyway, I had to have a craniotomy to have it removed. And with them tinkering around in there, I like since have had debilitating headaches, migraines on a daily basis, basically. And it just put a handbrake on my life. I like every single day I'd wake up just no like desire to face the day. It would just be like going through the motions. And yeah, it just really sucked basically. And then Lise told me about the patches, the X39 and the glutathione, especially for me with my head. And so I thought, yeah, why not? Like anything that's using your own light from your body, it's not like anything's going into you. So I was like, yep, I'll give this a go. And 5 weeks later, I have not had one headache in that entire time, not one. And it has just been amazing, like to just have this new lease on life, this new just wake up every day full of energy, ready to take the day on. Yeah, it has really changed my life. And the other thing too with me is the mental clarity. Like I had a lot, like obviously with the surgery, it did impact just my short-term memory especially, but I am now just like remembering things a lot better. My focus is just so much sharper, and I cannot just explain how much it has just really, really given me a new lease on life. And
That's just wonderful.
I'm just so thankful for this product. It's amazing. And yeah, just like I'm so excited about it and can't wait to continue on this LifeWave journey. It is brilliant. So yes, thank you, Alison and Michelle. And thank you, Vanessa.
Thanks so much, Michael. That's just absolutely thrilling to be pain-free. It's just, you wouldn't know yourself. It's wonderful, isn't it? Yeah.
Yeah, it's brilliant.
Thank you so much for sharing. Appreciate that.
Thank you.
No worries. Thanks, guys. Thank you. Cheers.
So the next person that we have to share their testimony is Tennille. So Tennille, are you there to
I'm here.
share your story with us?
Oh, great.
Hi,
Hi.
Tennille. How are you?
I'm good, thanks. How are you ladies going?
Really well.
That was
Thank you.
a really cool share from Michael. I never get sick of hearing these stories. They're so fun.
No, so good.
I've been patching for 3 months now. I was introduced by Kat Laterza, who's a business mentor of mine. I heard her story and resonated with it. And I'm pretty proactive with my health. So I'm one to claim my health, and I went and looked into it and made a decision to jump in fairly quickly. Before patching, I had really severe brain fog. It was quite debilitating. I would say I got to a point mid-year this year where I was fairly non-functional, and I'm only 42 years old, so that was a little hard to deal with. Big goals and not much energy to deal with anything. I had a lot of fatigue. I always suffered from fatigue and was just getting worse and worse over the years. Having a lot of menstrual problems with cycles coming in at 2 to 3 weeks. A lot of anxiety on top of that as well. And my memory was absolutely shocking. So, I'd go to do something, take 2 steps, and then it was just gone. I couldn't even recall what the thing was. It was just horrible. So it was all beginning to be a little bit concerning, sort of put up with a lot of stuff for many years, but it was really progressing quite dramatically, and I was very concerned. So I started patching 3 months ago, patched every day. The brain fog lifted very quickly, like I would say instantly. I would say I then became functional. So that was fantastic. My memory improved really quickly. I no longer needed to nap. I was napping previously 2 to 3 times a day. My energy is now stable, which is fantastic. I just wanted something to be able to maintain the energy throughout the day. And that's sort of happened. My cognitive function, much like Michael, the mental clarity, the focus has improved significantly. The anxiety subsided. My menstrual cycle returned to 30 days. Yay to that. From 2 weeks. So every 2 weeks was absolutely horrible. And I haven't experienced a crash or burnout in 3 months. Now, that hasn't happened to me in years. So that has been amazing. It's just been consistent. I was waiting for the other shoe to drop, but 3 months later and it's still going. So that's been really fun. My eyesight has improved. I haven't reached for my glasses in 3 months.
Wow.
I patched my 9-year-old daughter who has high anxiety and an overactive, brilliant little mind, and she's been much more settled and just able to talk to me each day and unravel that mind. So that's been really good. I patched my dad, said to him, shut up and wear it. And he did. His cognitive function has improved. He plays bowls. So, there's a lot of concentration that goes into that throughout the day. And he said he's noticed his game is a lot better because he can concentrate for longer, focus for longer. And his favourite thing is his skin. He had the issue of he's 72, so his skin was a lot thinner and it was just tearing and bleeding. And every time he knocked it, and every time he goes out into the garden, he comes back in and he shows me his arms and there's no cuts and no scratches. And he put it to the test,
so
did the roses, came in without a bloody scratch on him at all. So it's been really, really significant improvement for my entire family.
Oh,
fantastic.
So good.
Nice to hear.
And so life-changing, isn't it? I mean, just to be able to get your life back, it's just amazing. So
yeah, that's how I feel. I have my life back and I can be
Yeah.
a present mum now, and just absolutely amazing. Yeah.
Thank you so much for sharing. We really appreciate that, Tennille.
Thank you
Appreciate
very much.
Thanks.
Very heartwarming.
Thank you.
So Vanessa, over to you to do the business side of the presentation. We will get better at this. We promise we'll do it next time.
Well done, girls. Amazing. We've got so many more testimonies we could share. We even had people volunteer for more, but what we're going to do is really wrap this up in these shorter presentations so that people can watch them quicker, and then we'll keep piling these testimonies on for the next few weeks. So thanks to the team, because so many people have been volunteering, because there are just so many testimonies. So we do love to share. Thank you, Michelle and Alison. Well done. Big hand, Zoom hand clap for that from everyone. Amazing. Brilliant. And
thank you.
Really, thank you for your diligence. Thank you for your leadership on team. Thank you for sharing with so many people as you are. So my husband and I it's been 9 months for us in the business, and we are multi-passionate entrepreneurs in the way we love to help people. We're coaches. I've been coaching for 25 plus years. Background is counseling, some credentials in the natural therapy space. Worked in ministry as pastors for 25 years, church planted in a few different cities all over the world. And so we do love people, and we have always believed in holistic approaches to people's well-being. But we were introduced to this technology not only has it had major impact on our own health, but it literally now is the most viable opportunity for us financially as well. So what we'd like to show for the next few minutes is just some of the opportunity. First of all, how to just get this product, and then cost neutral, the investment of this product for you to be patching daily and see these kind of life-changing really life-changing opportunities for your health and your loved one's health. For Andrew and I, we knew immediately we have 4 daughters. We needed to patch our whole family. We had parents that at first we would be investing this technology into. So there was a family of 9 of us that would be patching. So we were already just thinking how to cover our costs when we're starting from scratch as a family over the other side of the world. And then also we knew very quickly once we heard this presentation what business opportunity this was for us as well. So I'm just going to share my screen. Andrew, at any point, jump in if you want to. I'd love to have you speak into it. But I'm just going to share my screen again and show you what this means as a business opportunity, not only for you to get free and sovereign in your health, but also in your wealth if that feels important to you. So what the girls were just talking about in testimonies, we do have to watch what goes online in terms of compliance and claims that we're making, but everything we have on offer to show you is at thisisit.info.com. If you go to the first page, it's all information, science, technology, doctors talking, integrative practitioners talking, deep dives into the medical studies. And then you go on to a page called thisisit.info.com/testimonies. And there you will see hundreds of testimonies, everything from autism in children really being absolutely impacted, as well as the brain, like Michael talked about, and so many more. So you can go and search the shape of a body and it'll say eyes, heart, lungs. Go have a look and be inspired by those stories and share them with every single person in your world. The second thing we want to highlight is that LifeWave itself is not a new company. It's a 20-year-old company. So we love that for in terms of even investment. This is not like a new thing that's promising the world. This is a 20-year-old company. Its growth went from 20 million over the years. Loads of practitioners have always used these light therapy patches. They've been around the support patches for 20 years. But often they were in the hands of a practitioner. Once the X39 was released in 2021, 2022, the company itself exploded to actually now currently over $500 million, about to hit in 2024, $600 million. The reason why is David Schmidt, the inventor's passion was the X39 could trump every other one of his patches, because once your own stem cells regenerate, all the other things the other patches do would be done in your system over time. We still use the support patches to supercharge some of those areas of healing, like Michael talked about with glutathione for his brain and an Aeon for inflammation. But if you had no other patch, the X39 would be doing the work. Andrew likes to call it the superstar, the David Beckham of LifeWave in terms of what that patch does. Then also it took the power away from only practitioners and put it back in the hands of the people, because everyone can patch with an X39. So sales went through the roof and is only going upwards. It is the #1 direct selling company in the world now. Because no one else has this technology. This is not me saying, try my supplements. Oh, it's one of 20 different supplement companies. Try my oils, try my powders. This is the only company that has the patent on this technology for the next 17 years. So it is literally become, it's in now over 104 countries, not 75. It's the fastest growing direct selling company in the world. We love the direct selling model. We always have. If you want to wear a product or buy a product and you can get paid for sharing it and take the money away from the middlemen and the companies and put it back in the hands of the people, we love that. We've always loved it. The direct selling space is a multi-trillion-dollar business. It's not going anywhere. Actually, anyone releasing products these days is often using direct selling because they don't want to pay companies to do all their marketing. So this is a person-to-person marketing model for this product. And the reason why is David said, I don't want to outprice this. I don't want this to become on shelves in companies paying like thousands of dollars for this technology. I want people to be able to afford it. So this is momentum like we've never experienced. We have been, again, like we said, always had a direct selling business in our portfolio. We've never, ever seen something like this. But truly, it's because I'm not calling up a friend to say, do you want a new tablet? I'm saying, would you like your stem cells regenerated? And no one can say that without expensive and invasive stem cell technology where stem cells are injected back into their own bodies. So we were presented with this question, and it's awakening in us a dreamer again. Some of you in this room listening to this presentation, you've lost the ability to dream because you haven't had a tool either for your health or your wealth to be able to dream big and abundant dreams again. We are living in a fear-based scarcity culture where everything is about not enough and not enough access to resources and not enough in your own livelihood. When we moved our family back overseas and two of our children said, well, we want to go back to where you raised us, so Canada and Florida, we at first, without a model like this, would have been limited per hour, even in coaching, to how much can I be paid? How many hours coaching can I do to help fund the dreams of our family and also become generous, like generous in the way we love to become generous to others. So when these dreams happen, you're often going, well, how can I afford what I'm dreaming about? So people stop dreaming. So to have a business like this, where it's unlimited in the ability to earn finances, it's awakened our dreamer again. And it's allowed us to say to our children, you go with your wings and you go fly where you need to fly. You've got roots with us, but we now can see the possibility of having a global family and a global impact. I've traveled across, I'm right now in Ontario, Canada. I've been in Pennsylvania, I've been in New York, I've been in Florida, and I'm here to see our children, and I'm here to speak and do. We're not just doing this business, we are communicators and pastors and coaches. But I'm telling you now, every single person I've shared with here about LifeWave is awake and alert to the opportunity, and the amount of money I've been able to earn for my family while on the road has been life-changing even in the last few weeks. Meanwhile, Andrew's at home doing the same thing, sharing LifeWave, building other businesses, and this has changed our life forever. So what is most important to you? What is it? Even type it in the chat if you want to do that right now. What, if you saw these words, what stands most out to us? For me, it was time. My dad was dying. He was in his final stage of life, and I didn't want to work a full-time job to be back close to my father for the last year and take care of a huge transition for our children. I didn't want to go and get a full-time job and be present the way I needed to be present. So mine was time. Andrew's is freedom, just the freedom to dream, the freedom to be generous, the freedom to build a legacy for our family and beyond. But you might have other dreams, and if they matter to you, then they really matter. And small or large, they really matter. So this company and partnership with this company and this technology on our bodies and awakening our brains has allowed us to dream big. So it would be an honor for whoever invited you to dream with you and ask you the same question, because we don't want to just say what's wrong with you and how are you sick. We want to say, what are you believing for? How are you dreaming? What do you want to see happen in your life? So just think about that. The system of business is really simple. So in the last few minutes, I'm just going to show you. It's a simple model and a scalable model. You're not trying to build 10 teams, 20 teams, really, really deep teams. You basically just have what we call two teams that you're building. It's called a left team and a right team in the model. It's a binary model, which is a very, very simple model. What I love about this model is volume flows from the top down to everyone in your teams and in your organizations. In a lot of these traditional models, when you come in, you buy something and the person who introduced you benefits. In this model, the person that's introduced you is actually producing volume, which ends up equating to cash bonuses for you. It's a top-down model as opposed to just a bottom-up model of how this volume and therefore cash cycles and flows through your team. You can earn up to $25,000 a week from this binary system of what we call cycle bonuses. And people are, and people do, and Australia itself is starting to see unprecedented income when it comes to sharing this product with everyone that people know, even in Australia, New Zealand, and all the Commonwealth countries that are going to get cynical and say this is too good to be true. This sounds too good to be true, and yet it's changing people's lives in their health and their wealth. So it's a very simple model. You also get paid every time you introduce someone. So I'm going to use one example. So I introduced Michelle, who just shared. Andrew and I introduced this technology to Michelle. Michelle introduced this technology to Alison. Alison is building a wonderful team of people as well that are buying this product, and some of them are sharing. I don't know Alison's people, but I wake up, Andrew and I wake up to every week some commission from Alison's team who's purchasing LifeWave. If they purchase LifeWave or they make money from sharing, we receive 20% of some of those bonuses that they receive, but they don't get less. The company is very generous with them, and then very generous with Alison, and says, thank you, Alison, for sharing this product. Here's another bonus. And then they say, thank you, Michelle, for introducing Alison to introduce her people. We're going to pay you a bonus for Alison's person that just purchased and then shared. And then they're going to say, thank you, Andrew, Vanessa, for introducing Michelle. You're going to get paid on that person you've never met and what they're now purchasing. It's an unbelievably, wildly generous compensation plan that, again, has completely changed our life. And Michelle made a statement earlier. She had no intention of making, she didn't want to necessarily make money off this. She very much believed in the product. And let's get a little bit honest, Michelle even resisted the thought of making money off sharing this. Is that true? Give us a wave if that's true. And so she's never changed her motive to share, nor has Alison, nor have we. But to see the type of money coming into our account each week, we can't help but now tell you there is an incredible financial opportunity around sharing this product. So we'll always focus on that your health matters. But Andrew and I have worked with people for over 25 years, and the two things they were always needing breakthrough were for health and wealth, always. So now we have a tool and a solution to offer them for both. So it's really simple how to order. You are basically going to get an order from the brand partner that just introduced you to this or shows you this video later, and they're going to say you can invest at 3 months of the X39, 6 months of the X39, or get 20 months worth of the X39. The 3 months is $295 US. We do this in US dollars because it's global. So I'm here, US dollars in Canada is very different than US dollars in America, in Australia, in Asia, in all the 100+ countries. So it's in US dollars, plus it gets the tax of that local country. if you look at that and go, oh, I don't have $300 to start on this, then we're also going to tell you, we don't want you to have to say in your future, I don't have $300 to invest in my health. So we also want to get not only the product on you, we want to get you sharing this product with others, because we don't want you to not have $300 free for your wellness and your well-being and your health breakthroughs. So you start with 3 months. We will never start someone on minimum than 3 months, because this technology is regenerative. So every month every decade you've been alive, if you're 50, you need to think about minimum 5 months of using the X39 to start to see those breakthroughs. So we will start with a 90-day pack for you. And if you want to share on and use that 90-day pack, you want to share that core, it's called a core pack, and you want to sell a core pack to other people, you can earn $100 a week just by sharing that pack or other packs with people. But you maximize your earning capacity at $100 a week. If you jump to advanced, where you're going to get 5 months of the X39, use of the X39, so a couple, a family, all the rest of it, or you say, I want to start a business, and now you've got 5 months and 5 sleeves, they're called, of the X39, then you can be patching yourself. Plus, you can also have some product that then you can have ready for when someone orders from you. It's like a rolling stock. So someone orders, you give them a month's worth while they're waiting for theirs in the post. They return their month's worth to you. It's like a small stock to have for your business as well. And then if you really want to dive in, like many of us have and did, we came in at the premium, because we can actually get these patches at the premium for $80 instead of $99 per sleeve, $84 per sleeve. So you're already saving a lot there. You're getting over 3 months worth for free. You also do not need to go on a monthly subscription for a few months, 3 months to be clear. If you want to activate the business, you need to be on a monthly subscription on the other packs. And that monthly subscription is just about $150 a month for you to stay what we call active. So all our volume building from our businesses can flow to you. If you don't have an auto ship on, then you don't get that volume. You don't have to invest 300 again. You don't have to invest 500 again. You just need to basically keep your business live with the investment of about $150 a month. That's a pretty low overhead for what is potentially a multi-million-dollar business. We have friends that wanted to invest in a gym or a franchise, spend $500,000 and take a few years to get a lot of money back. And this is just returning such incredible return financially with just the investment of 150. Now we're also using that product. So that's not a wasted 150, because we're always using a patch, one a day. These patches equate to, in Australia, less than $5 a day, a cup of coffee a day to be patching and regenerating your own body's stem cells. When you dive in at premium, you also don't have to do a monthly subscription for over 3 months. So you save about another $450, $500 US there. Makes the most business sense to come in at premium. You also have enough stock to we came in at this premium, but we were telling so many people so quickly that as they were ordering, we wanted to give them a month of product, then they were giving us back a month, just became again a larger rolling stock. Also at premium, you might want to choose some of those support patches so you do have access to them over the next few months. You think about right now, it's winter here in Canada. They're about to get hit with 1 million viruses. Glutathione's an incredible antioxidant that's going to rid your body of that virus within 24 hours. So we just say kind of develop a little like wellness kit in your home and have access to a few of these extra support patches. You can do that when you order at the premium level. So Core, advanced, or premium, you're going to talk directly to your brand partner about that opportunity, which one you'd like to order. You're going to simply fill out the form. They also have a link, and we want to get you started as soon as possible on the X39, because what happens is once you hear about this, you just want it really quickly. Australia right now is about 7 days of delivery, and it sometimes longer, sometimes shorter. We have a warehouse out of Melbourne, so it's amazing that it's right there on our doorstep in Australia. That delivers into New Zealand as well, and most other countries have a distribution center as well. So really, really exciting opportunity. This is ground floor in Australia still. About 10,000, 15,000 people now know about the technology. That means millions still don't know about the technology. And we just want to really serve people with this information and share with as many people as possible. You can note one more time, thisisit.info.com for all the information that can go out to anyone and everyone. And then if you join team and want to build a business with us and share, or you just want to cover your own costs of your product and get compensated back for that, thisisitteam.com gives you all the training that you need. So what is this for you? Hope for your future on so many different levels. Do you really want to start to dream bigger again? If you do, it would be an absolute honor and privilege to see you partnered with the person that invited you. And essentially when they do that, then you get to just join our community and join teams. So grateful for your time, grateful for your opportunity to be on. I'm going to just hand it over to Andrew just to wrap up, and then we're going to stop recording. And we love to just answer a few questions after the recording around this presentation.
No, that's great. I think you covered everything. So everything's there. People can go back and look at the webinar with all of the details. And we just encourage everyone, if it's about your health, then we're so here for you. If it's about your health and your wealth, everyone's looking for multiple income streams, which we're more educated than ever in those areas. This is one of the greatest multiple income streams that you could have. And direct selling is one of the greatest and fastest ways to serve people, to help people, and increase your income. So we work with you the whole way in that process with our teams. And you become part of a big community, meet so many more people, interesting people from all walks of life. And so we would love to, love to get to know you. And I just say to people, like Vanessa said at the end, once people make that decision, they want their patches now. So what I encourage you to do is order as fast as you can. Then once you have your brand partner, if they have stock available and they live close by or they know someone who does, they can give you a month's worth to begin with. And as soon as you receive yours, then you can just pass that back to them. So we work like that. But as soon as you order, we can get those to you. It's changing lives. It's going all across the world. And people are starting to subsidize their incomes, and for many, creating, surpassing their own incomes of what they're doing day to day. So we're here to help.
Thank you, Alison and Michelle. You are legends. Thank you for your leadership in just changing lives on a million levels, and just for presenting. Well done. So I'm going to stop recording now and look forward to partnering with many of you.